Hello. Today we're going to walk through submitting invoices in VIP's Invision software. Once I've logged in and come to the dashboard, I have a few options here. In the top right-hand corner, I have my user menu where I can see messages. If I've reviewed an invoice and sent a message to the biller, they may have responded here, and I have the ability to go into the message center and see those messages and respond to them. I also have the choice to edit my profile, change my password, and log out. On the left-hand side is our main menu. Dashboard is where we arrive when we log in, and this is where we're at now. Message Center, again, is the same as in our user menu. If we open that up, we can see messages that may have been sent to us. By clicking that, it opens it up. We reviewed invoice number test 1010 and asked them to please remove contents and submit. The biller has responded to us by saying, "Thank you, I will remove and resubmit." If we had any additional messages, we could type them here and hit send message. This system works very similar to an instant message where you can see in line each response back and forth. Also on the main menu is our reporting feature. To print reports, simply select the report that you'd like to see. Each of our reports has a search bar at the top that allows you to filter the report by certain statuses. I can search here by a date range, an invoice status, an adjuster's name, who submitted the invoice, loss type, and state. Once I've made my choices, I can hit Show Report, and my report will populate below where I can view it. I also have the ability to export this report by selecting a file format and hitting export, and it will download to my computer. To review invoices that have come in that are ready for review, I have a couple options here. From my dashboard, I have my search bar where I can search by invoice number, claim number, status, or date range to see invoices that may need to be reviewed. I'm going to select pending to see if there's any invoices that need to be reviewed. And I have my invoices here. If I click on an invoice, it will take me to State Farm Insurance's invoice page where all invoices that have been submitted are at. I can see them here on the left, and I can see the invoice on the right. I also have another search bar here where I can search by invoice number, status, claim number. I can see that this invoice has been submitted and is an internal pending, waiting to be reviewed. As I review the information on the invoice, I can see basic information on the claim. I can also see the assignment information. The assignment was CAT referral base fee, and it fell because of the estimate amount within the 0 to 19,999 range. There was a field fee of $140 plus taxes. I see the base of my invoice right here, $157.14. I also down below see any comments. The system alert will explain why the invoice was put into a pending status. And then if my biller put any messages in, I'll be able to see those as well. I can also add comments simply by typing those messages here in the comment box and hitting save. I also can change the status. Let's say that I've reviewed this invoice, everything looks good, and I'm ready to mark it, ready to go into payment. Clicking down here on the status bar, I can choose to now click submitted or internal approved so that the system knows that I've reviewed this invoice and now it is approved. Any changes you make by adding comments or changing the status, make sure to click save once you're done. I can also select an invoice for review, and if I want to mark it under review so that no one else can work on this invoice while I'm reviewing it, I can simply click Internal Review. Now, once I've done that, this invoice is marked Internal Review and no one can edit it while I'm working on it. So as I review this invoice, I see my referral base. Everything looks good. I review the claim. The claim information is correct. The gross estimate amount is correct. And my invoice total is correct. Everything looks good here. If that's the case, then I can mark this internal approved and hit save. For this invoice, as I review it, maybe I've realized that they should not have put a contents referral on this invoice. Everything looks good except for that, but they need to make that adjustment. In the comment section, I can ask them, please remove the contents referral. And then I can mark this internal rejected. This invoice will go back to the biller with this note so they understand what to do and they can make those changes and resubmit. That is how to review invoices in our system. Don't forget, up here at the search bar is a great way to search for any of those pending invoices. You can also use the report feature to do that. Thank you for joining us for this training.